said, okay, now give me some time. I got too much. I used almost all my resources driving for hours and days, and this was week upon week, and I was looking for these cabins, and they were so difficult to come by. You wouldn't think that normally. They were either good on the outside and they didn't have that look on the inside, or they had the cool look on the inside. They didn't have that look on the outside. It's like, oh boy, I just needed something that looked great inside and out. I got this one lead, and it was a photograph, like 20 years old, and there was no address. It was just off Farm Road so-and-so. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. Anybody want to go? Tom was still working on the project. Cliff had a day off. He goes, hey, sure, I'll go with you. I said, okay. He joined me. We drove around. I think it was about 8.5 hours into the drive, and we actually found this place. It was, I couldn't believe it.
And he gets out of the car and I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Well, you said we have to have a location, so I'm going to go jump the fence. Keep the car running in case, I have to, haul butt back. Half an hour later, I'm still in the car. I've moved over to the driver's seat just in case we do need to make a quick getaway, because I'm imagining Tommy running towards the gate, being chased by a bunch of angry dogs and people with guns. Because it is Texas. People don't take kindly necessarily to you getting on their property without permission. And so I'm like, I just can't sit here any longer. So I got out of the car and I walk up to the gate. And I'm like trying to peer through it and everything. And through the trees and everything, I see the cabin. It's kind of the side of the cabin. It's a long ways up the road. I'm like, oh, that's what we're here for. Come on, come on. And about that time, I see Tommy come out from the trees, and he's got these two guys with him. I'm like, well, I guess this is make or break. They're either escorting him off the property or they're coming to say hi. And a couple minutes later, they walk up, they unlock the gate and tell me to go ahead and drive on in. Went through the cabin, looked at it. It was perfect. And a couple hours later, we had our location.
The cows, should I tell that story? Was that was after you rapped. I think it was after I rapped. Although I have a really weird story about a bull, and I don't think you want to hear it. It's dirty. All I'm saying is the phrase "hung like a bull" is very true, God. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Tell us then about the green room.
The green room? Oh.
Well, we had a nice green room for you, but you guys chose.
We did. Well, basically, we shot at this cabin, and it was in the middle of nowhere, which we're shooting a scary movie. And 2 nights in driving to set, my friend Laura Bailey and I see the first night we see a woman, and this is like at 3 a.m. because we have night shoots. She's pushing a baby stroller in the middle of the night, and we're like, ah! And then next night we're driving to set to our green room is a man in a straw hat and overalls on the same side of the road. So then we ended up, all of us would hang out in this cabin and sing songs and laugh. I don't think I've ever had so much fun with an entire cast. In filming, we kind of, I guess I look at it kind of like camp or something, You got stuck together and you get to know each other really well. And I think that'll translate on the film because we all became really good friends, and that's kind of what we were looking for the film in general. So,
about the cow story. I don't know if you remember it. Okay. We decided to get into character a little bit more, and we wanted to really be afraid. So we all decided to go outside. And it's, 3 a.m., so it's dark. And all of a sudden we are trying to scare each other, and then we hear this moaning noise from the trees in the distance, and we're like, okay, it's Brad, or it's it's Chad, someone's trying to scare us. And then we start hearing twigs breaking, and so we're like, great, it's coming to get us, it's a real thing and it's coming. And it turned out being cows that were, yes, lots of cows, and they were so sweet to be in our shots too sometimes. So there's a little cameo for them.
Don't bring me in! The blood!
You heard her!
Next, we needed to find a location that was going to be large enough that we could shoot the interior party scene. And that was a little bit of a challenge because we wanted to find a place that was going to be large enough that we could get our Steadicam operator in there to get all the coverage that we were going to need. But we started thinking about Lizzie's bedroom where all the bloody and messy stuff was going to happen. And we knew we probably shouldn't do that there. So what happened was Tom ended up building the entire bedroom set at the production studio so we didn't have to worry about messing up anybody's stuff.
Close the door again.
You have the first line.
Just a little.
Don't go lower. Where you going? Bring it up. What are you doing?
Come on, it's fine.
We're trying. Seriously, you're actors. I'm an extra.
Don't cut it, don't cut it, wait.
No, let's cut it. It'll take editor 5 minutes just to find it.
We want to go home. I'm going to send you out of the room if you can't behave.
Just cut.
Give them something.
Will you take 2?
Give them something.
Okay. I can do it.
Don't always discuss. So we're all.
Where's Jen? Quit screwing around. Where's Jen?
Are you okay, Richie?
I'm sorry, Kristen. I panicked.
You're a dick.